Hey there, folks. So this is the Fall 2018 Gentleman's Box Premium Box Unboxing, and I'm going to say right now I'm kind of concerned having gotten this box. I don't know if it was an error at the factory. I don't know if someone out at the post office tried to jack my stuff, but take a look at this. The seal on the box is clearly not holding the box in. And again, kind of disappointed. Usually, Gentleman's Box on like the tiny boxes, they'll put a piece of tape here, they'll put a piece of tape here. In this case, I got like one piece of tape, and well, that piece of tape ain't there. So I'm gonna have to see if somebody else has gotten this package to make sure that nothing came out in transit. So let's see what we got here. This is called the Wanderer Edition. So the one thing. The premium boxes, they do a special quarterly box. They still do the monthly boxes. You just saw the unboxing for that. If you watch and subscribe. But every quarter they do kind of a higher end box, a slightly higher price point, more things in it, better quality things. Haven't been dissatisfied with one. That's why I keep getting them. Because again, if you look at the price point, these are not the monthly box. And again, I want to remind you, I pay for the boxes that I unbox. Let's see what we have here. Inspiration from our curator. This fall, we bring you our Weekend Edition Premium Box. How is Wanderer? Wanderer Edition Premium Box. How is Wanderer defined? Is it someone who's traveling to a certain destination, or a roamer without a plan in sight? No matter how you define it, this quarter we wanted to bring you products that help you venture off and enjoy what the great outdoors has to offer. In creating this box, we thought of the beautiful colors that make up the season, such as the maroon in your socks from Thread Jar and the chocolate brown leather on your Black Label watch. No matter where you venture. God, spoiler alert, guys. Jeez. No matter where you venture, preserving and reforesting the planet is crucial. We partnered up with Woodchuck USA, who stands by this mission by giving you a... Oh, God. Okay, I'm looking the box before all the shit is spoiled. We've gone through 3 of the items. So let's see what we have here. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we didn't lose anything at all. So I'm grabbing the first thing here. The first thing is a backpack. The first thing is it's a cooler. Oh, I guess it's parts. It's cooler. It's backpack. It definitely has insulating stuff on the inside. It looks to be a pretty good size. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. There, hey, it's closing. So I don't see a manufacturer on it. I'm looking everywhere, folks. But yeah. A very nice cooler bag with some back straps for backpacking. So far so good. I'm just going to grab the next thing that I see here. It is coffee. It is Portables, P-O-U-R-T-A-B-L-E-S. Ethiopia Yirgacheffe Light Roast includes filter and coffee. So I guess... it's kind of designed to be campy. By campy, I mean you take it out to a camp, not over the top. Tear pouch or perforation, position. Wait a minute. I think what we have here, I think there might be a camp coffee filter in one of these. So let's put this aside for right now. So what I do see, or maybe not, so I see one unwrapped coffee mug in there. It's metal, that's good. So we have 2 metal coffee mugs that were weighing the box down, and they're about to fall down. So I'm doing this because if I pull back, the box is going to fall to the ground. So 2 metal coffee mugs, their weight is back in place. So apparently don't. I guess I'll have to go to like an REI to get the filter, unless I'm wondering if the filter isn't like cardboard or something. I don't know. Of course, that means I'm going to have to go out camping and try it. The next thing we have, socks from Thread Jar. I think we've just read about this somewhere. Clang. So, only beef with the socks. I like the socks. They feel soft. Let me do the obligatory. Yeah, don't know if I'd wear them or not, just because, again, we have those very, very grabby calves. But here's my only issue. This is feedback to the gentleman's box, folk. Think about the products you're releasing. These are like almost identical. The only difference between these socks and the socks in the Wall Street Mogul box, just the width of the stripes. You know, magenta and white, magenta and white. Nice socks. Kind of interesting. I guess that's part of the kitsch. They actually came in a jar. Of course, I'm not going to put them back in the jar right. Watch, I'm going to fail. Yeah, only real guff on that. You know, it's like I just got a pair of white and magenta socks, and I'm getting another pair of white and magenta socks. And, you know, and again, I get that the stripes are different in width, but maybe kind of think of the big picture of your releases, so that way we're not getting hit with two very identical products in quite literally the same month. So this, Kel Surprise, it says Black Label. I bet it's a watch with a leather band. My fat fingers fumble. Oh, look at that. It is a watch. It has a band. The band is leather, and the leather is brown. And I'm actually liking it. So I'm in this dilemma once again. You know, I've never hidden the fact. I've had an addiction to my Apple Watch since 2015. And I think, I don't know if I can or not. Maybe I can. I've kind of sometimes thought about the idea of wearing an analog watch on one wrist, the Apple Watch on the other. But that just kind of comes off as showy and douchey and pretentious. I like the watch, though. You know, if I ever have those moments where I don't want to wear the Apple Watch, yeah, I could absolutely see myself wearing this. You know, of course, you've seen my videos in the past, or if you have, you know, brown leather is like my catnip. Brown leather is just got this very classic, gentlemanly feel to it. You know, I've kind of written when I was making the Wall Street Mogul unboxing. I made mention of the fact, you know, that black leather just kind of has like a douchey execubro feel to it. Brown leather, it's a lot warmer, it's a lot homier. For me, it's a lot more classic. Just, you know, black leather is not my thing. Brown leather is kick-ass, and, you know, I'm loving this watch. So the last thing we have, as they mentioned, is from our friends at Woodshock. It is very much a journal. It is very much wood-covered. I'm going to open this, maybe. So, of course, here's the problem with the videos that I do. I do a live unboxing. I see other people do unboxing videos where they'll do a cut and they'll unbox and they'll come back. I always like that moment of response and reaction. And frankly, I'm too goddamn lazy to sit down and edit these all out in Camtasia. So it feels like, oh, I see what they did there. Woodshock. It's a stock journal, and what they've done is they've basically glued wood to the front, the back, and the spine. What I was really hoping for, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I opened it, was like be a refillable journal. You know, something like this in a wood would just be spectacular. So if somebody wants to pause this, you can see they planted a tree to replace the one that we killed to make my journal. So apparently you can take this and look it up and follow that tree. Yeah, not really complaining all that much, but it would have been kind of nice to make this more of a renewable resource. It's like, because like this journal, once it's done, it's done. I could, now that I think about it, since I've got the promotion at work and I kind of have to start carrying a notebook, meeting to meeting to meeting. I'm kind of a field notes guy, but I could, once I go through my current field note, take this and start logging. But again, the big thing is once it's done, it's done. Kind of hoping maybe more of like a renewable journal cover. So like, hell, partner up with Field Notes, or at least, make a cover like in that size. The pen itself, let's see what we have here. Yeah, the pen itself is plastic. At least it feels plastic. Can't scratch it. Yeah, and it's kind of got that plasticky sheen to it. Kind of nice looking. I'm not sure about those gold accents. I mentioned the fact that I have to carry a notebook for meetings and stuff. I actually carry a wood pen, ironically enough, from Field Notes. The brand's Mark. The gold, just gold and brown wood don't do it for me. It's kind of got a gaudy look to it, like a nice silver chrome, brown wood. That is like double catnip. I love that pen from Field Notes just for that. But the pen is obviously not the star of this attraction. The notebook here, this is the star of the attraction. This is more the special guest star. All in all, so actually, hang on a second. Now that I've been through the box, I can read the spoiler-tastic note from the curator. So where were we, kids? While out on your adventures, we wanted you to have enough energy to see what the world has to offer. With Libra pourable coffee, they make it possible with their on-the-go specialty coffee. We wouldn't forget a way to drink, so a duo of enamel coffee mugs. We wanted a stylish way for you to carry around everything without a whole lot of exploring. We've brought you an innovative approach to a backpack with cooling capabilities. This cooler backpack was created exclusively for you, so that no matter how rough your next outdoor adventure is, it will be there to keep your beverages refreshingly cold. We hope you enjoy the items in this quarter's box. Okay, so yeah, it looks like, actually we can have a nice little picture of everything there, everything in the box, and I'll do the recap as we go out. So it looks like the cooler bag is a custom build for them. That was why I did not see a brand or a label on it. So the cooler pack worth $80. If you're traveling by plane, make sure you drink 8 ounces per hour. I got a big Yeti that I carry with me when I fly. As soon as I get through the TSA, I just find a water fountain, or usually these days I'll go up to the Delta Club and fill it up with water and then fly. Let's see here. So the Woodchuck pen, journal and pen, $60. I might pay $60 for a renewable journal, but like a single-use journal, Woodchuck, I love you kids, but that's kind of a hard sell. It's a $60 disposable journal. So we have the socks, and because it's a clothing item, we have the very usual gentleman's box styling guide. Again, man, I'm looking at the socks, and it's like, these are almost identical to the socks that we just got in the mogul box. The Libra coffee mugs. Pardon me, it's the end of my day. I did a 12-hour day on campus today. $30. And the Libra Coffee portables. I'm just looking to see brew coffee, add water. All paper design. Okay, so I guess the I guess the delivery system is in there. Anything else? Oh, the watch. Duh. Black label, $130, and that is that. So, I gotta say, I'm happy with the box not going to war. I'm not crazy about the fact that it came in a apparently compromised position. Again, gentleman's box, folks. More if you're going to stick to this kind of design on the box, you got to put more tape to make sure those flaps don't open up in transit. I guarantee you, UPS doesn't give a shit. The U.S. Post Service doesn't give a shit. FedEx doesn't give a shit. You should see the condition of some of the boxes that I take in from various suppliers. I think the only big thing that I'm kind of snickering about is Woodchuck telling us this is a $60 journal. This is my brother-in-law is a woodworker, and I'm suddenly having this idea of reaching out to him. Hey Brian, hey Ryan, there's a Barnes and Noble down the street. Let's buy out all their journals. I'm going to buy some wood. Plane me out, these dimensions, super glue it on. I would have really liked this to be a renewable journal. Maybe it's just me, middle-aged hippie. But yeah, it's something like this. This is a one-shot thing. If it was a renewable design, I could absolutely get behind that price tag. But to see, $60 for one journal that I'm going to write in, sorry, kids. So let's do a quick recap, and we will be out. So we will start with, just because it's here, the Woodchuck journal and corresponding pen, the Black Label. Come on. Okay, there we go. The Black Label watch with that gorgeous, gorgeous brown leather. As I try to not let my elbow knock it off. What do we have here? Damn it. I'm just going to hold one up. We have the two Libra coffee mugs. We have the Libra Coffee portables. We have the Thread Jar, Wall Street Mogul, not Wall Street Mogul, magenta and white striped socks. And finally, which is I think is the star of this box, is this very awesome cooler backpack. So there we go, folks. That is your fall 2018 Gentleman's Box Wanderer Premium Box. At this point in time, if you want to subscribe, please by all means hit the subscription button down there. And I never watch these videos once they're on YouTube. I know iTunes flips or YouTube. I don't even know if I'm pointing at the goddamn subscription button. I'm hoping I'm not going to look like an asshole for like the last 3 years, pointing down at another part of the screen. Anyway, theoretically, the subscription button, I think, is down there. If you want to leave some comments, this I know because right under the screen. If you want to leave some comments, please by all means leave some comments. I'm trying to engage people when they leave comments. Beyond that, Sprezza Box should be in next any moment now, any day now. So beyond that, I will see you all for the Sprezza Box. Upcoming is Birchbox. I just got the notification in my email that it was in transit, and since we just did Gentleman's Box, well, we're about a month away from the next Gentleman's Box. So again, like I said in the last video for Gentleman's Box, if you see a box out there that's kind of gentlemanly, accessorizingly, again, nothing crazy, please. That whole preppers, survivalists, it's like I was thinking about that after I cut the video and I uploaded it. It's like, who the fuck would buy a box like that? You're an ammosexual prepper survivalist. How to look good in the apocalypse. Shit, give Trump time, man. He's got 2 more years. Maybe there's a market for it. Anyway, if you run across a box and you want me to give it a try, drop it. I'll take a look at it, and if it justifies me spending my own money to get a box sent out, I'll take a look at it. So I will see you next time for the Sprezza Box when it comes in. So until then, be good to each other, stay safe out there.